Welcome back. In this video we are going to understand why the main method signature is like public static void main. It is declared with the keyword public. Public means, okay, before explaining this thing I should tell you something about keyword. The terminology what I am using, this keyword, right? You must be thinking what is this keyword. So keywords are nothing but like reserved words. Okay, it is having its own meaning in the Java programming language. Okay, so if I will write, if I am mentioning public means it is having its own meaning in case of Java. Okay, instead of if I will declare with public keyword means that main method can be accessible throughout the application. Okay, anywhere across the application I can access this main method. Or not only this main method, any method which is declared as public, that method can be accessed throughout the application. Okay, so here we are having single class, but in coming days we are going to create multiple classes, right? In any of the classes, if you want to call some other class function means some other class method means that method must have to be declared with public. Okay, so for that purpose the main method also here is having the keyword public because it has to be accessed any part of the program or application. And it is also declared with static. There is a different concept related to static. Static keyword we will learn later on. Okay, so as of now just understand like whatever the method we are declaring as static, those methods we can call directly by using the class name. We no required to create any object for that class. To create means without any creating any object also we can call that method directly by the class name. Okay, so for that purpose we are declaring the main method here as static. This is the signature of the main method. And next keyword is void. Okay, so before coming to void, let me tell few more points like related to static only. Not only main method, any method which we want to call it directly by the class name, not by creating any object for that, then we can declare that method as static. Okay, so those methods which are declared as static, those are we can directly call by using the class name. Okay, we don't require to create any object for that. So next keyword is void. Void means nothing. Okay, the method which is not going to return any value. Here we are writing some piece of logic means in the end we are expecting something, right? In the end we should, in the suppose here we are doing some mathematical calculation like int I equal to 10 something, int j equal to 20, then int sum equal to I plus j. Okay, then return if we are after calculating all these things, like assume these are the complex business logic, and after performing all the complex business logic, suppose we want to return the output what we retrieved. Okay, in that case we should mention it as int because we want to return some integer value, right? So that's why we declared the return type of this method as int. But in case of main method we are not going to return anything. Okay, main method is not returning anything. The signature is like that only. Okay, that's why it is declared as void because it is not going to return anything. So whatever the methods are there which is not going to return anything, those method you should declare with the return type as void. Okay, this is the return type of the method. Each method should have certain return type, like it may be int or it may be float, it may be double, it like so many primitive types are there, right? So it may be primitive types or it may be reference type also. Okay, in coming days whenever we will do some certain programs we will understand what is primitive and reference types, what I am saying now. Okay, so you understood now what is public, why it is declared as static, why it is declared as void and public, all those things. Now main method is declare taking one parameter called string array. Okay, it is taking string array as a parameter. So if you want to give any parameter to main method means you can pass it in a array form of string type. Okay, but here we are not passing anything, but whenever you will do any command through the console means through the console, if you will execute this program means you can pass the um, values like let me show that one. How you will do means I'm not going to execute, I'm just demonstrating how you can pass the command line arguments. This is the command to execute the Java program. Okay, Java file name, then space you need to provide, then you need to provide the command line arguments, not comma. Okay, space only the separator. In this way you can provide any number of string array, any number of argument to the main method. Okay, here I am passing 3 arguments to the main method. Here I am not in the correct location, so I cannot execute this. Okay, just for demonstration I mentioned this thing, Java test. Okay, this is the syntax to run the Java program through console, Java file name. Okay, so you understood na method signature, why it is declared like that. Okay, in the main method what we are doing, we are just printing one statement called welcome to Java, and its shortcut I forgot last time. Its shortcut actually s out. Okay, if you will write s out and press the control space means s out, then press control key and space. Okay, then it will generate the SOP statement. SOP means system.out.println statement, which using which you can write anything on the console. Okay, now I'm going to run this program. Error, could not find main method. Okay, it is not, sorry, the class name I changed last video, no, that's why. Now let me declare this class with public keyword. Okay, now if I will run this prints, you can see the output on the console, right? Welcome to Java, hello world. And this is the empty string, so it is not going to create anything on the console. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Take care.